Okay. Now let's see. What is basically a bookkeeping, a meaning of bookkeeping? You can see the screen. Bookkeeping is a systematic manner of recording the transaction related to the business in the books of account. See, as I told you that in the day-to-day transaction, the businessman has to deal with many transactions. He has to give many order, he has to receive many order, the sales is taking place, the purchase is taking place. So it is not possible for the human being to remember each and everything. So it is very much necessary on the part of the businessman to prepare the accounts, okay, to maintain a book in which all the transaction has been written. For example, see, if some transaction is taken place on 27th of September, if some transaction is taking place today, 28th of September, so it is very much necessary that he should record all the transaction in the systematic manner, that whatever transaction has taken place yesterday, that is on 27th, he should write in the systematic manner in a book. That book in which businessman record all the transaction, it is called the books of account. In bookkeeping, transactions are recorded in order of dates. See, it is very important that whatever transaction has been taken place, either it is a credit transaction or it is a cash transaction, or whether it is purchase or whether it is sales, day-to-day entry, it's very much necessary. An accountant is a person who record the transaction in the books of business and expected to show the financial result of the business every financial year. See, now the accountant. Now accountant is a person, see, maintaining the account, recording the account cannot be done by each and every person. The person who is writing the account should be well aware of all the things should be written in the book. So is writing all the accounts and it is expected to show the business. See, every end of the year, the businessman is preparing something. What is that? What is that, student? At the end of the financial year. Do you know what is the meaning of financial year? Student, come on,
Yes,
respond.
ma'am.
What is financial year? Yes, come on, tell me. What is financial year?
मतलब बिजनेस का मतलब एक ईयर होता है, मतलब फर्स्ट अप्रैल से लेके
Yes.
31 मार्च तक.
Yes, that starts from 1st April and ends at 31st March. Okay, you can see the line, that first paragraph, last line. A financial year in India is followed from 1st April to 31st of March. Okay, so maybe this will be expected in a objective. Okay, see this, for example, your calendar year. Your calendar year starts from when? When calendar year starts? Yes, come on. When you change your calendar every year?
First January to
First,
31st December.
yes, very good, very good. Okay, so calendar years is one which start from 1st of January and end at 31st of December. And financial year is one where 1st April to 31st of March. So every 31st March, the financial year gets over. Okay, so bookkeeping is an art as well as science. It is an art of recording day-to-day business transaction. That means कि whoever is recording in the bookkeeping, whoever is writing in the bookkeeping is an art. That means every person, it is not possible for every person to write in the books of accounts. See, as I told you, for commerce people, you have already studied all this. But for science people and for the people who are coming from the arts background, it is very much new. Okay, what is account? So understood my student? Understood student who are from science or who are from arts? Can I expect answer from?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. And anything which is not understood, please let me know. Okay. Now we see the definition. Can you see all the definitions? Student, please respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll see the very first definition. Bookkeeping is an art of recording the business dealing in the set of the book. Okay, as I told you that whatever transaction, whatever dealing we are doing, dealing means we are purchasing the thing, we are selling the thing, that we should record in the book, and that book is called the books of account. Okay, now let's see the features. Okay, can I expect student to read one features and let me know? Yes, student, come on. Anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Record business transactions.
Yes, can you explain this, beta? What is this? To record business transaction? Anyone? Anyone can explain? To record the business transaction?
Business transaction, ma'am, every month we record the business transaction in bookkeeping, and at the final year we calculate the all transaction and what is the final.
Very good, very good. That means whatever transaction, that means whatever purchase we have made, whatever sales we have made, we have to record in the books of accounts. And at the end of the year, we prepare the profit and loss statement and the final account to come to know the financial status of the business. Okay. Second, record only the monetary transaction. See, in the books of account, we record only the monetary transaction. That means monetary transaction. Can you tell me what is monetary transaction? What is monetary?
Important.
Financial
Cash
transaction.
transaction.
Very good. Anything that is related to finance, anything that is related to money. That means in the bookkeeping, we record only the transaction that is related to the money. Transaction are recorded in the given set of books of account. That means whatever transaction, goods is coming in, goods is going out, whatever, that can be recorded in the books of account. Transaction recorded for the specific period are presented for the future reference. See, as I told you that financial year start from 1st April and end on 31st of March. There is a period of 1 year, 12 months. So it is not possible that what happened in that morning, what happened in that. So it is very much essential for the future reference also. For example, if you want to know the record of 2001 or if you want to know the record of 2005, okay, and currently we are in 2021. So easily we can refer that account, okay. So that is also possible. And last, record business transaction in the system, a scientific manner. Scientific manner is that means bookkeeping and accountancy has rules. Okay, that is, for example, हम लोग आगे पढ़ेंगे what is the golden rules of account. Okay, on that basis we have to. I think this picture is clear.
Hello,
Picture
ma'am.
is- Yes.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Okay. Now it's coming.
Ma'am, your
properly?
voice is breaking.
Okay, now it's coming
It's not
properly.
clear.
Okay, just give me 1 minute. Now it's clear. Hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Oh, okay.
No, ma'am.
So maybe better you have some problem. What about the rest of the students? My voice is clear and audible. Student,
Yes,
please let me
ma'am.
know.
It is
Yes,
clear.
Oh, better you try your earphone or your mic. Okay. Okay. Now tell me if feature is clear. Can I move to objective? Student,
Yes,
can I move to
Yes,
objective?
ma'am.
Okay. Now let's see. The first one is a permanent date-wise account. That means
Ma'am, should I rejoin again?
Yeah, you can. What is your name, beta? Hello.
Ma'am, my name is Rutika.
Okay. Because I cannot able to see because now screen
Sorry?
is going. I cannot able to see you because the screen is going on. Na? Screen sharing is going on. Na? Okay. But you can rejoin and check. Okay. Objective of bookkeeping is a permanent date wise. That means that whatever you have written in the books of account is permanent, is for forever. To ascertain the profit and loss made for a specific period. That means you have to find out whether the business has made the profit, whether the business had made the loss. Okay. That just give me 1 minute, student. Some people are there in the, I'll admit all them. Okay. So, see, I'm requesting student to please join on time. Okay. Because it's very difficult to go back and admit you. Okay. Please, student, please join on time. Okay. Now, the third point, keep the record of the capital investment. That means whatever the capital investment. See, for starting the business, we require a lot of capital. And whatever capital investment we have made for purchasing the property, for purchasing the assets, for purchasing machinery, that should be recorded. Okay. So, for example, if we have purchased the machinery, property for 1 lakh or for 2 lakh or for 1 crore, that proper record should be maintained. Keep business track of the total assets and the total liability. See, what assets means? What is asset, student? Commerce student can answer me what is asset and what is liability. Come on, tell me what is the difference between asset and liability. Come on, student, don't keep quiet.
Ma'am, asset means building furniture.
Yes, and liability
Building
means?
furniture.
Ma'am, asset
Liability
is
means
complete.
Yes, come on, tell. Yes, I'm ready. See, anything
Ma'am, liabilities means which we borrow.
and assessments was?
Assets. Properties.
Yes.
Asset means property.
Company
Asset
property
means
that is
property. See, the simple
Machinery.
thing is that anything that we can sold in the market and can convert into the liquid cash is called asset. Okay. And liability is one, which is our debt that we have borrowed or we have to pay. Okay. So we have to maintain the record of the assets and the liability. It keeps a record of the amount of the business owes to the other and amount receivable. That means whatever we have, suppose we have borrowed money for starting the business, suppose we don't have a money. So we have borrowed the money. That and whatever we have given money to others. Okay, that means whatever we have to receive and whatever money we have to give, we have to keep the record of all the things. It keep the record of the comparison of the financial performance. See, suppose this is 2021. Okay, for example, last year we have made a profit of 1 lakh, and this year we may have made a profit of 2 lakh. So there will be comparison that last year our turnover is this and this year our turnover is this. Okay, with the help of the financial statement, with the help of the balance sheet, we can see our performance. कि हमारा performance क्या है? Whatever our performance in last year and whatever our performance in this year. Okay, it is useful to ascertain the tax liability and to meet the legal requirement of the business. That means every year we have to pay taxes to the government. So on the basis of the financial position of the business, on the basis of the profit, we can on the basis of income, we can calculate the tax liability. Okay, I hope that one is clear. This one is clear, student. Please give me a response. Please give response, student.
Yes, miss.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's see what is the importance of the bookkeeping. Okay, the first point is record. As I told you, bookkeeping is for record. We have to record the each and every transaction that we have made. Financial information. See, your books of accounts give you the financial information about your assets. I just now explain you what is asset, what is liability, what is profit and loss. Okay, that means whatever we have and whatever we don't have, we have to record all the transaction. Then it is very much necessary in making the decision. That means company has to make the various decision. For example, if the product is see, there is the market. For example, there is local market, there is national market, there is international market, and suppose our product is very popular in the local market. Local market means a particular area. For example, see now, right now, see, I stay at Kurla, maybe you stay at Kurla, or maybe Chembur, or maybe Sain. Okay, so that is our local area. Suppose our product is popular in that particular area, then we go to the national market. And suppose our product is very popular in the national market, then we go for the international market. Okay, so this decision has to be made on the basis of the financial performance of the business. Okay, then controlling. Okay, management has to control the things. For example, sometimes we have to see, management uses the financial record of the business to be, manage and control the business. That means, suppose the business has the limited amount, so businessman cannot expend the more amount. So businessman, on the basis of the financial transaction, can take the controlling of the business also. Next is the evidence. Evidence, that means, suppose if someone have put the case on us, अगर कोई हमको कोई हमारा customer है या फिर कोई हमारा person है जिसने हमको कोर्ट में लेके गया. Okay, so at that time it is very much important कि हमारे पास जो भी transaction है, that can be evidence in the court of law. Comparison, जैसे मैंने आपको बोला, this year we can compare with the last year. कि last year हमारा financial position क्या था और इस year हमारा final position क्या है. And last point is a tax liability. जैसे हम as a businessman, we have to pay the various taxes. You can see tax, sales tax, property tax. That is totally depend upon the performance of the business. Okay. This one is clear, student. Student, this one is clear.
ma'am.
Okay, I'll put all these things
Yes,
in your
ma'am.
Google Classroom and send in your group. Okay, so you can go through this. But I prefer, okay, see, this is, for example, utility. The first point is owner. So at least you can make the note. First point is owner, second point is management, third point is government. At least you can make the notes of this. Okay. Now utility. What is the meaning of utility? What is utility? You have studied in 12th standard. I think all of you studied in 12th standard. Utility. One entire chapter.
Utility is the capacity of a commodity
Capacity of the commodity to
to satisfy human wants.
Very good, very good, very good. any commodity that is capacity to satisfy the human want, it's called utility. Okay, very good. So what is the utility of the bookkeeping? That means why the bookkeeping is very important. Bookkeeping is satisfying the needs and wants of whom? Okay, the first one is owner of the business. That means who started the business, the promoter जिसने business start किया है. He should know कि उसके पास कितना profit है, कितना loss है, what is the asset, what is the liability. Okay. सेकेंड वन इज द मैनेजमेंट. ओके, बिजनेस चलाने में लिए बिजनेस को जो मैनेज कर रहा है उनको भी पता होना चाहिए कि बिजनेस की कैपेसिटी क्या है, बिजनेस कैसे चल रहा है. थर्ड वन इज द गवर्नमेंट. गवर्नमेंट इज अ वन जिनको टैक्सेस मिलता है बिजनेस से, तो इवन गवर्नमेंट शुड नो कि ये बिजनेस कितना प्रॉफिट कर रहा है. इन्वेस्टर्स. इन्वेस्टर इज वन जिसने कंपनी में पैसा लगाया है, तो इन्वेस्टर शुड नो कि कंपनी का प्रॉफिट क्या है. देन कस्टमर. सी वी परचेज द गुड्स. ओके, तो हमको भी पता होना चाहिए कि पर्टिकुलर अच्छा है कि नहीं. इफ यू गो टू द मार्केट, आप सैमसंग परचेस करने जा रहे हो या कोई और मोबाइल फोन परचेस करने जा रहे हो, तो यू शुड नो कि किसकी मार्केट में पोजीशन अच्छी है. लास्ट वन इज अ लेंडर्स. ओके, अभी इफ सपोज बिजनेस को पैसे की जरूरत है एंड सपोज जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल जब भी आप लोन लेने के लिए जाते हैं तो बैंक या कोई भी फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन आपको कोई चीज मॉर्गेज करने के लिए बोलती है, गिरवी रखने के लिए बोलती है. क्यों? ताकि उनको भी पता हो. सी, जब तक आपकी फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन अच्छी नहीं होगी तब तक कोई भी बैंक या कोई भी पर्सन आपको लोन नहीं देगा. तो दिस बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स विल हेल्पफुल इन मेकिंग द डिसीजन. आई थिंक बुक कीपिंग इज क्लियर स्टूडेंट. Okay, student, please give me a response.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have seen what are the features of bookkeeping. We have seen what are the objective of bookkeeping. We have seen what is the importance of bookkeeping, and we have seen what is the utility of bookkeeping. Okay, see, basically your subject name is introduction to the financial accounting. But before going to the accountancy, one should know what is a difference between the bookkeeping and the accountancy. Okay, now we'll move towards the accountancy. Okay, what is accountancy? See, as I told you, okay, bookkeeping is the art of recording the transaction in the books of account. You can see a very first line. Accountancy is a broad concept, and bookkeeping is a recording of branching of account. That means if you talk about the bookkeeping is a very narrow concept. Okay, but accountancy is a very broad concept. Bookkeeping में हम day to day transactions या छोटे मोटे जो transactions होते हैं वो record करते हैं. But when you talk about the accountancy is a very broad concept जिसमें आप सारी चीजें records करते हैं. Okay, accounting includes recording of the transaction, classify them in the different books, summarizing the transaction in the form of report, and interpreting them in the financial statement. That means कि accountancy is a very broad concept जिसमें आप क्या करते हो कि हर चीज को systematically analyze करते हो, हर बुक को हर जगह रखते हो, उसमें प्रॉपरली एंटर करते हो, एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर आप इंटरप्रेट करते हो. दैट मींस कि आप ट्रायल बैलेंस बनाते हो, फाइनल अकाउंट बनाते हो, जिससे आपको ये पता चलता है कि व्हाट इज द फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन ऑफ द बिजनेस. सी स्टूडेंट, आप एकदम वेरी लास्ट लाइन देखो जहाँ पे मैंने कर्सर रखा हुआ है. अकाउंटेंसी स्टार्ट्स विद बुक कीपिंग, एंड्स. अकाउंटेंसी इज अ स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट वेयर बुक कीपिंग इज द एंड पॉइंट. यू कैन सी द डेफिनेशन एंड आर्ट ऑफ रिकॉर्डिंग, classifying and summarizing the business transaction, balancing of accounts, drawing conclusions and interpreting the result thereof. That means कि what is accountancy? Accountancy में we record, we summarize all the thing कि business की what is coming in the business, क्या purchase किया हमने, क्या sales किया, and at the end of the month हम लोग balance करते हैं account और फिर उसके ऊपर कंक्लूजन निकालते हैं कि हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की कैपेसिटी क्या है, फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग क्या है, हमारे पास कितना प्रॉफिट है, कितना लॉस है. दैट इज कॉल्ड अकाउंटेंसी. आई होप दिस वन इज क्लियर. आई होप दिस वन इज क्लियर स्टूडेंट. स्टूडेंट प्लीज रिस्पोंड. इज दैट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see the objective of account. Okay. Objective of accounts में you can see first is ascertain the profit and loss of the business. That means the very basic. See, the aim of any business is to make the profit. तो bookkeeping और accountancy भी हम लोग इसीलिए बना रहे ताकि हमको ये पता चले कि what is the financial position of the business. हम कितना profit बना रहे हैं, हम कितना loss कर रहे हैं. To establish the financial position of the business during the accounting period. That means कि हमारी final financial position क्या है मार्केट में. ठीक है. See, if I tell you Samsung phone and iPhone phone, which phone is costlier? Samsung का phone costlier होता है कि iPhone costly होता है?
Apple, iPhone.
Apple, iPhone. Why? because the financial position of the business. Okay, so at the end of the year हमको ये पता चलता है कि हमारी business की financial position क्या है. Okay, arrive at the capital on the given date. हमको ये पता चलता है कि हमारे पास कितना पैसा है, कितना capital है. Determine the position of the assets and the liability. हमारे पास कितने assets है and कितना liability है. Identify and keep a check on any fraud and misappropriation of the money. See, with the help of the accounts, हमको ये भी पता चलता है कि किसी ने हमारे साथ कोई fraud तो नहीं किया या हमारा पैसा कहीं गलत जगह तो नहीं गया है. Spot the various errors and rectify them by passing the necessary entry. See, कभी-कभी errors भी हो जाते हैं. हम लोग जब book of accounts लिखते हैं तो intentionally, knowing और unknowingly कभी-कभी error हो जाते हैं. तो जब हम लोग tally करते हैं तो हमारा final account जो है tally नहीं होता है. आई नो कॉमर्स स्टूडेंट आपको पता होगा कि अनलेस एंड अनटिल आप जब तक सारी एंट्री अच्छे से नहीं करोगे फाइनल अकाउंट विल नॉट टैली, राइट. सो इससे हमको ये पता चलता है कि हमने कुछ गलती तो नहीं की है. वेरीफाई द अर्थमेटिक एक्यूरेसी ऑफ द बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट. दैट मींस द बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट शुड बी प्रॉपर एंड एक्यूरेट. कंप्यूट द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन. दैट मींस जब मार्केट में प्रोडक्ट हम लोग दे रहे हैं वो प्रोडक्ट का कितना कॉस्ट होना चाहिए. फैसिलिटेट मैनेजमेंट डिसीजन. और मैनेजमेंट को बहुत सारे डिसीजंस लेने पड़ते हैं. ओके, वो डिसीजन भी टोटली डिपेंड करते हैं बुक कीपिंग एंड अकाउंटेंसी. ओके, एंड नेक्स्ट इज फैसिलिटेट द मैनेजमेंट. हेल्प द मैनेजमेंट फॉर कंट्रोलिंग कॉस्ट. ओके, सपोज मैनेजमेंट ने बहुत ज्यादा कॉस्ट इनकर कर दिया और तो उससे कंपनी को लॉस हो रहा है, तो यहाँ से ये भी आपको हेल्प होगा कि आपको अपना कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन पे भी जो है कॉस्ट पे भी कंट्रोल रखना है. इज इट क्लियर स्टूडेंट? एवरीवन इट्स क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yes.